Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we are playing some Pokemon again. We're going to be playing FireRed. We just beat Misty if I remember correctly. So, yeah, now we need to continue on. I forgot what happens after Misty. But let's get into it. Actually, I think I have a save state. Yeah, there we go. So I'm pretty sure that I beat Misty. Yeah, okay. I beat Misty. Let me pull up my map really quick. I think we need to go to Vermilion City, if I'm not mistaken. Wait, which way are we supposed to go? Are we supposed to go Vermilion City, or are we supposed to go over to the electric company thing? I don't remember. Let me check all the Pokemon in the area really quick. I think we can go over to the electric center. I don't think it's required though. I think we'll go over there. There's no data on Route 10. So we'll just head over there, I guess. I still haven't gotten any HMs. Maybe I need to talk to more people. Oh, that's right. We need to go to the SSN. But I think we're still going to try to go to the electric company first. I don't even know if it's called the electric company. I'm just calling it the electric company. So, this path off this way. Oh, I can't actually go that way. So we do need to go to the SSN. What's this way? The road's closed. Okay, so that means we need to go in the underground tunnel. Traded with a girl. I remember this tunnel being like incredibly long. Oh, it's not as long as I thought it was. People often lose their things. Sorry, I have two maps up, so I'm trying to figure this out. What's up, Shiny King? Welcome in. Okay, it says there are some objects up here. I've been good, man. What about you, man? It says if we come up here. Okay, rare candy. And then if we come over here, there's another item. A citrus berry. Okay, so we're gonna kind of grind, I think, today. Because we can get up to level 30. Our Pokemon will obey us up to level 30. So let's put the Nidoran up here. Let's put Scorch at the very end. And switch those two. I think that should be good. I liked and shared. Nice. Awesome, man. I appreciate it. Okay, we got a Pidgey. Let's go ahead and switch Pokemon. Stick in Pikachu. Okay, we can do Mega Punch. Thundershock. Quick Attack. There we go. Okay, that helps Nidoran grow a ton. Okay, we got another Pidgey. I think we're gonna switch out Pidgey for Rattata. Hyper Fang. Oh, 2 Quick Attack in a row. There we go. Yeah, that's gonna help Nidoran grow a ton. I think I should probably be in an area closer to a Pokemon Center. Oh, we got a Meowth. I have not caught a Meowth yet. So let's actually have Nidoran fight this one. Shoot. Okay, let's get a Pokeball. There we go. Got a Meowth. Hang on. Alright, Shiny King. We got another Oddish. We can go and switch out for Scorch. Oh, shoot. You gotta be kidding me with the poison. Yeah. Nidoran's gonna grow like crazy. Okay, go and switch for Scorch. Take that. Oh, another Oddish. Cool, I can keep this up all day. Take that. Okay, we can switch out for let's switch out for Oddish. Let's do Poison Powder. Are you kidding me? Poison Powder miss. There we go. Let's do Absorb. There we go. Easy. Thank you, Dizani, for liking the live. I appreciate it. Maybe consider following as well. Alright. Let's go ahead and send out... Butterfree hasn't had any action for a minute. Thank you so much, Dizani, for following. I appreciate it. Do you have a favorite game? Let's do Poison Powder first. Nice. We can do Confusion next. Confusion is a good attack. Pokemon has that nostalgia. Yeah, for sure. What do you feel about the 3D entries of Pokemon, like Shield and Violet and Arceus and all those games? I personally can't really get into them. I'd much prefer a game like this over something like that. Let's go. So right now we're just leveling up. We're not doing anything but leveling up. I think after this one we'll go heal up. Let's use Charmeleon. Metal Claw. Oh, come on. Okay, we'll switch. I'd be avoiding grass like the plague. Really? I'm trying to because when I played this game as a kid, a lot of my time was avoiding grass, and when it came to doing some of the battles, like the boss battles, I was severely underleveled. So I'm trying to make myself stay on level as much as I can. Crap. She's Oddish. So, yeah, I'm trying to... Oh, crap. Okay, that works. Okay, now we can go and heal up. Yeah, I saw that coming. I don't want to go down to Vermilion City yet, because I know there's a couple fights along the way. I'm gonna try to get my Pokemon as close to level 30 as I can before we head down there. Maybe level 25, I think would be best. I think that might be the best one. But anyway, I'm glad to have you here, Dizani. I hope I'm saying that right. Alright, let's go beat up some Pokemon. I think I'll hang out over here. Because this is close enough that I can just come back relatively easy. Spearow. Let's use Pikachu. Close enough. Dizani. Gotcha. I'm probably butchering it still. More of a t sound instead of a z. Let's go. Oh, nice. I'll probably still forget. Nice, double kick. Ekans. Oh yeah, we can use Nidoran for sure. No big deal. It doesn't affect Nidoran. Do scratch. What is your favorite Pokemon game, though? My favorite is basically this one, FireRed, Leaf Green. Leaf Green is the one that I played the most. Let's go, Mankey. Let's do Tail Whip. What's up, Hex? Welcome in. Crystal is mine. Was that the mod one? I think I played that one. Or at least I played one called Liquid Crystal, I think it was. That was a modded version. That version was really cool. I think it was based around silver. I don't remember. Do scratch. Nice. But I haven't played a ton of Pokemon games, so I want to get into playing more Pokemon games. Alright, let's go ahead and switch to Pikachu. Let's do Mega Punch. Nice. We can do Thunder Shock. But I will say, hold on. Yeah, Liquid was the modded one of Crystal. It was like an upgraded version of Gold and Silver when it came out for the GBA. Was Crystal an actual like Pokemon game? I always thought Crystal was a modded version. And Crystal was what was the pairing game for Crystal if it was like an actual version? Because like every Pokemon game has a pair, right? Thunder Shock. Quick Attack. Crystal was a legit game for the Game Boy Color. Oh, yeah. Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, they're basically the same era, just off by a couple years. I had a Game Boy Color. I never had a Game Boy Advance until I was like probably 18. But I had a Game Boy Color when I was like 10. Let's go and switch. So I never played Crystal. I did play Liquid Crystal up until maybe the 3rd gym. I just didn't have a ton of time to play it. But I did like that one because a lot of these games didn't have like weather and stuff like that. It was basically sunny all the time. So that was really cool to have that in a game that early. I would like to eventually do like a Pokemon randomizer on this channel. But I would need to download some stuff for that before I'd be able to do that. But that'd be really cool to be able to do something like that. Okay, let's do Poison Powder. I missed. There we go. Confusion. Do tackle. There we go. Let's go, Ekans. I think I have like a nostalgia for these games, for Leaf Green and Fire Red, because, you know, I grew up on these games. Let's go. Level 14. Yeah, for sure. So I think most of this episode is going to just be grinding. Let's go ahead and actually switch Pokemon. I at least want all my Pokemon at level 20. If best 25, level 25 would be better. Because I know after the SSN, at the very end of it, there's a Gary fight. So I would like to get my Pokemon boosted as much as I can to be able to deal with that. Maybe not level 30, because then they start disobeying. I've tried to like the newer games, but it hasn't hooked me as much as the older ones. Yeah, absolutely. Same for me. I played Shield and Violet. I played half of Shield. I played like one gym of Violet, and I played maybe half of Arceus. I couldn't get behind them. And like I tried. Like I really tried. I tried to play Violet probably 3 separate times. I tried to play Shield twice at least. They spend so much time on all these goofy animations and stuff like that. Just give me the Pokemon game that I want. Okay. Hey, thank you, Cassie, for sharing the live. I appreciate it. And hopefully I'm saying that name right. Let's go. What are your thoughts on the newest one being released? I probably won't get it. What's up, Jay? Guess what? What? Okay, let's go and switch to Oddish. Hey, Jay, thank you for sharing the live as well. That's awesome. Let's go and do Poison Powder. Yeah, I can't get behind the newer ones as much. Let's do Absorb. Jeez, that was a hard hit. I haven't played any of like the spin-off Pokemon games like Mystery Dungeon or anything like that, but I would like to play some of them. Oh, let's go and switch. We'll put Oddish in again. Hex, maybe consider following, by the way, too. Not following, subbing. Because I'm gonna be playing Pokemon a lot more. Awesome, thank you, man. I also have a Discord. If you would like to join the Discord, you don't have to, but hold on. Sorry, my game stopped because I'm. Yeah, it's in the description, so you should be able to find it pretty easily. Let's do Absorb again. Not very effective. Yeah, so I had on my Discord when I was trying to figure out what Pokemon game to play, I had like a poll thing to say like, oh, which game do you want me to play? And a lot of people voted for this one, which I was kind of surprised. I thought they'd vote for something newer, like, I don't know, Ruby and Sapphire or something like that. Oddish leveled up. Let's go. Oddish is evolving. I'm not going to stop any of their evolutions because I want to get, not catch them all, but get as many Pokemon as I can. Obviously, to get them all, I'd have to play Leaf Green as well. Nice. It didn't learn a new move. I thought it would learn a new move for sure. Okay, we'll stick with Oddish. Oddish is killing it. Let's do Poison Powder. And then let's do Absorb. Have you ever been able to find a shiny in any of the older games? No, they didn't exist in the older games. I don't remember when shinies first came about, but the earlier games didn't have shinies at all. You know, I was thinking about shinies a little bit ago. You know what really pissed me off was in the anime, Butterfree has the female partner or whatever that is pink. They should have just made the shiny pink. And then that would have explained why there was an anomaly among Butterfree. That one happened to be pink. It was a shiny. They didn't do that. But they totally should have. What is your favorite shiny? My favorite shiny is either Rayquaza, Greninja, Fennekin, and the Fennekin line shiny is actually really cool, and then Umbreon. Crystal might have, I don't know, because I never played Crystal fully through. Yeah, I played this one. I played a little bit of Silver, and I played maybe about one dungeon in Black. I haven't played very many Pokemon. That's why I want to start this journey playing Pokemon. Maybe I'll just play all the remakes. Oh, let's go and switch up again. We'll give Charmeleon a little bit of experience points. Especially since Charmeleon's almost leveled up. Let's do Metal Claw. Mega Kick. But I've never encountered a shiny in like this game. I will say though, on this game, well, not this game, on Leaf Green, I encountered a Suicune by Pallet Town, which was like insane to me. Let's go. Leveled up. Has to be Dragonite, right? But honestly, maybe Medicham. I like the blue. Nice. I don't know if I remember Medicham's shiny. Most of my shiny knowledge honestly comes from Pokemon Go. Hang on. Got some dust in my eye or something. Do Ember. Yeah, I like Pokemon Go. It's more enjoyable with people. So like my wife plays Pokemon Go, and that's like kept me playing. Every once in a while we'll go to the local mall near where we live. And like on a Saturday or something when they're having their, basically their, what do they call them? Their Pokemon, I can't remember what they call them. Their, what do they call them? It's like a day where they have like specific Pokemon that you can catch. So like they might have like an Oddish Day or like a Eevee Day or something like that. I can't remember what they were called. Oh, Community Day. That's what it is. And at Community Days, you just go and there's like a billion Pokemon in the mall. It's super easy to catch what you need and catch a bunch of shinies. Also, you mentioned earlier you never tried spin-offs. You should definitely try Explorers of Sky. It's a different experience, but I enjoyed it heavily. I think the most spin-off I ever tried was Pokemon Stadium on the 64, I think it was. That was like the most spin-off I ever played. Why do I keep playing as Nidoran? Let's do Gloom. Yeah, it's pretty fun, especially if you got people to play with. You can join Facebook groups where you can like friend people, and they'll send you links. They'll send you like invites to fight in raids and stuff like that. It's pretty good. Let's go ahead and do Absorb. Stadium was pretty nice. Even though the game cheats, I tried. The second Stadium, have you heard the first was... Heard the first was even more brutal. I don't know, I never played the second one. But I do remember playing that game, and it was fun. But I would like to try something like Mystery Dungeon or something like that. You said it was called Explorers of Sky. Let me add that to my list. Okay, I got that added. Alright, let's stick Gloom in again. And I did play Pokemon Snap when it was on the 64. I recommend Sky because the ones that came after were bad, and the ones that came before were basically the same but less content. Gotcha, gotcha. Oh, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. Let's switch out with Charmeleon. What else did you play on the 64? Like right now, I'm playing Ocarina of Time, like in my own playthrough. It's been probably 20 years since I played that game. So it's been fun to go back and like rediscover stuff again. I played Smash, of course, and Mario Kart 64. I didn't play Mario 64. I've never really been a Mario fan. I played Star Fox. Star Fox is pretty good. Two of my favorite games were Tony Hawk Pro Skater on Nintendo 64, and the other one was called Rush 2064, 2070. I don't remember. It was a car game, and you basically like do tricks inside of like a stadium as a car. You have like these wings attached to you, and you have like jets that spin you in certain ways. That game was like, I don't know. We spent hours playing that game. I don't think I ever finished that game though, because you have like races and stuff like that in that game, but you also have like levels that you can unlock that are for the arcade mode, which is like just driving around and screwing around. And I think I got like 5 levels in. I think it was the same game franchise as Rush San Francisco, but it was like a futuristic version. It was really good. Okay, let's go and do Tail Whip. Tail Whip again. Ever heard of Body Harvest? I've not heard of Body Harvest. Like, I grew up on Super Nintendo and 64, but I think more so I grew up on 64. Okay, let's do Scratch. And Scratch again. Have you ever considered doing a Nuzlocke challenge for Pokemon? I don't even know if I could do a regular Pokemon challenge. I would love to do something like a Nuzlocke though, but it's like there's so many limitations on those. I think maybe in like a couple months, if I feel like I've made improvements in Pokemon, I might. But some of those challenges are hard. Like you can only use your team that you start out with, or if your Pokemon faints, your Pokemon's dead. Hey, welcome in, Ghost. How you doing, man? It's been a while. Yeah, we're playing Pokemon right now. Tail Whip. You're doing good. What's up, Zark? Welcome in. Brain rot. Love it. We'll do one more. You should have seen. You should live stream Luigi's Mansion. Isn't that GameCube? I don't have the GameCube thing yet. Good job, Zark. Didn't you collaborate with him? Yeah, isn't Luigi's Mansion 2 or 3? Well, I know 3's on the Switch. Didn't they, oh, they might have done like a remake recently of 2. Let's do a scratch. So right now we're trying to level up my Pokemon to level 25. At least to level 20, and then I'll continue. Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. Not gonna lie. I'm not doing glitches. I don't even know any glitches for Pokemon. I'm literally just playing vanilla. Okay, let's do another tail whip. And then we will do scratch. Let's go. What was your collab? Like, what did you guys do for the collab? I need to do that more. I need to collab with people more, but I just don't really have any ideas. Let's do scratch. Should do a decent amount of damage. Poison's not going to affect me. Oh, gotcha. So you're just like asking them questions and stuff like that? Do a scratch. Nice. Scratch and dead. Okay, level 17. Okay, let's do scratch. What's your guys' favorite Pokemon game, by the way? I want to collab with Nintendo Land next, because I have a friend named Nintendo World. Do you think Nintendo World got his name from Nintendo Land? It is a hard question, but for me, I can't stand the newer games. I can't get into the newer games. So for me, a game like this is much more enjoyable than some of the newer ones. One hit kill, let's go. My Pikachu is still really low. Scarlet or Emerald. Yeah, I can't stand like the newer ones like Scarlet and Violet and Sword and Shield. Even like I think it was, I don't remember if it was Moon and Sun or Black and White 2. I don't remember. One of those was like more 3D model-ish. I didn't like that. I think that they've put too much effort into making the games look a certain way instead of improving gameplay overall. Okay, let's scratch. You know, I don't know. It just seems like... No, I don't like the open world. It just seems like they are doing the bare minimum to improve their games. If you know what I mean. It's just the same thing year after year, just with new Pokemon. Let's do Pikachu. I haven't done anything with Pikachu for a while. We gotta improve Pikachu quite a bit. Yeah, quite a bit. Let's do Mega Punch. Nice Mega Punch again. You should do one asking people what their favorite part about being a YouTuber is. Because while I like your idea of doing like least favorite part about editing, I think YouTube videos for the most part should be like trying to reflect on the positive instead of dwelling on the negative. I think it would be a really good idea. Confusion. Tackle. Okay, what's your favorite Pokemon? Besides Darkrai, I know Darkrai's favorite. Next one would probably be favorite Zelda games, though. Pokemon, if they don't play Pokemon, no Pokemon. Or if they didn't play Zelda, no Zelda. Let's do Scratch. It's likely that it'll do, yeah, either Leer or Rap. What's your favorite shiny, though? Because shiny can be totally different. Let's go. It's kind of crazy that I started this episode with Nidoran being a level 6, and now she's level 13. What's up, Noah? Welcome in. Rayquaza still. Rayquaza's a good shiny, actually. I think my favorite shiny is Umbreon, or Rayquaza, or Greninja, or the Fennekin Lina. Like, all the Fennekin, all the evolutions of Fennekin look amazing as shinies. Yes, I did stream yesterday really, really, really late. So, I apologize for streaming so late. It was really late. Let's do Poison Powder. Well, 1047 for you. For me, it was like 7. do tackle. My day's been good. Just been like hanging out. Trying to learn Poison Sting. Yeah, let's see what we got. I think I'll take away Growl. Growl and Tail Whip are basically the same thing, just different stats. Alright, Zark. How was your day, Noah? Alright, let's go heal up my Pokemon, because my Pokemon are kind of low. I would eventually like to figure out how to get my turbo button to work, but I don't know how to get it to work right now. You had a good day? Nice. What made your day good? Spend it with somebody you love. Maybe something good happened. My day was good because I got to spend it with my wife up until, you know, maybe 45 minutes ago. Oh my gosh, dude. What are you playing Pokemon game on? It's on an emulator called RetroArch. I can type it in chat if you want. It's fairly stable. It doesn't run every type of console. It runs, hold on. Oh, shoot. Are you kidding me? Oh, my gosh. It just undid everything I did for this entire episode. You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, but it does like Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, N64, DS. It does Super Nintendo. It does a bunch of stuff. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Zark is here. What's up, Mai? Welcome in. We gotta do that whole thing again. We just spent 45 minutes and it's all gone. Or we spent an hour and it's all gone. Oh my gosh, I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I accidentally loaded in the previous save, which was an hour ago. So now my Nidoran that was level 17, level 18 is now level 6 again. Level 6? Oh my gosh. No, it's okay. We'll just continue fighting. My goal today was to get to level 25. I don't think that's happening anymore. Oh my gosh. Seriously, an hour of playing. Just down the drain. There is Hug. But you have to do Hug and then at the person. I'm so sad. There you go. Thanks, guys. I'm so sad. This is ridiculous. An hour's worth of work is gone. Mods should be able to. What's up, Ashton? Welcome in. You're playing games with your family. That's fine. Okay, learn tail whip. Switch to Pikachu. I think this time we're going to try to focus on Pikachu leveling up. As well as Nidoran, obviously. Alright, Mai. I got timed out by Streamlights for saying, oh, yeah, I guess don't do that. I don't know why that would time you out. Just do at the gamer. You don't need to do at my username. Oh, shoot. Sigma's not a command. Why not? Everybody else got it to work. Okay, let's do poison powder. Confusion. Let's go. Zark, you can't do top anymore. Only mods can do top. Too many people are doing top in chat. Oh, nice. That did it. I didn't need to do the poison powder. Let me grab a soda. Zark, learn to spell. Okay, Nidoran grew to level 10. We're making our way. We're gonna actually still switch it. Have Butterfree take it. Okay, let's do Confusion. I'm sitting here watching chat and you guys are like freaking out about your point, where you're at in the points. It's hilarious. Okay, Confusion. Should kill it. Almost. Butterfree was poisoned? Dang. Ash should be becoming poor today. Ain't that right? Okay, let's do Tail Whip. Okay, and then we can do Scratch. What? Scratch did nothing. Hyper Fang. Switch to Rattata. Alright, let's go and switch over to Oddish. Let's do Poison Powder. Let's do Absorb. Absorb again. What am I drinking? I'm drinking a Sprite Chill. One of the best sodas in all of existence. Would you rate this game 1 to 10? What would you rate this game 1 out of 10? 1 to 10. What's up, Steven? This game is probably an 8. Maybe a 7.5. It's a good game. It's not my favorite game of all time, but it's really, really good for what it is. Yeah, it's pretty solid. I just started playing Pokemon. What game are you playing? Let's do Poison Powder. Gotten back into playing Breath of the Wild. I played for like 5 hours on Saturday and finished on Sunday. I started playing Ocarina of Time again on my own today. Forgot how fun that game is. Pokemon is just like Pokemon version but online. Oh, Pokemon. But there's some stuff that I forgot in Ocarina of Time. So I'm like having to look up stuff because I forgot how to do certain things. Like I got to the Goron City and I was like, what do I do? I had to look up that you have to go back to the Lost Woods and get the song from Soraya. Hey, me too. Dong did go. Don did go. Whatever the cavern. Yeah, that's where I'm at. The Dongo's Cavern. That's what it is. Jeez. They sure decided to make that name hard. Yeah, but I'm there too. I'm like right at the boss, like right where you go in and you do like the little thing where you go and find the hole in the ground. Majora's Mask is fun from what I played. Steven, why are you asking that? Oh, you're near the Lizalfo area? Yeah, I got through the Lizalfo area pretty easy. You just need to sit down and play it. Yeah, you definitely gotta sit down and play it. The first couple times I played the opening for Majora's Mask, it took me like probably a day to figure out what to do. Because you have like, each time you have little tasks that you have to do. Okay, yeah, I am adopted. But anyway, yeah. No, I did not live in Texas. Sorry. Yay, Oddish leveled to 21. I think he evolves here. Yeah. I said this earlier. I'm gonna let all my Pokemon evolve. Once I come in contact with the Thunderstone, I'm gonna evolve Pikachu. I'm gonna evolve all my Pokemon. Okay, let me save it here. And then let me do a save here. What's Bear Bear? Two crits in a row? Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, I know who Beard is. I wasn't sure what Bear Bear was. I could see it being completed in 10 hours. I think a lot of the slow parts of Ocarina of Time are just like cutscenes and talking. But if you've got like an emulator and you can run a turbo speed through it, then it's not that bad. Nice. Got poisoned immediately. Classes that I mean, if I had a 3DS, I'd play it on 3DS, but unfortunately, I don't have a 3DS. I would like to get one in the future, though. Probably actually get a 2DS. I don't need the 3DS effect. So you okay? Bye, Zark. I would get a 3DS. Even if it's playing just a couple games. I mean, that's why I have a Switch. I have a Switch for literally like a couple games. Okay, let's switch over to Charmeleon. N64 is more classic. Super NES is more classic. I like the N64, but I also really like the Super Nintendo. They're so expensive because they're rare. It's hard to find them anymore. I know I held the 3DS once and I was playing with the 3DS once. And basically I turned off the 3D effect after like 5 minutes. It was just too much. Yeah, bring it. Bring it, you bird. That's why it's best to just emulate the Pokemon games. I think he's 9. He just left. Butterfree fainted. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, it was the mid 2000s. Everyone was doing 3D, so I don't blame them. Do you allow that stuff? What do you mean? Do I allow that stuff? Oh, actually, I'm gonna keep out Nidoran. Shoot. Okay. Let's do a Tail Whip. Let's do Scratch. Should do a decent amount of damage. Chat, I'm 12. I mean, he's 9. Most of my chat is around the age of between 12 and 15. So, I mean, it's whatever. Okay, let's do Tail Whip. Scratch. Bren's not 20. Bren's like 14. Hey, this is a great time to remind you that if you're watching right now, be sure to like and subscribe. Yeah. There's 10 of you here watching. If you're lurking, put an apple in chat. I've not played Pokémon. No, it was a joke. He said I gambled away all my college funds. It's a joke. I'm pretty sure he's around 14. I don't want to, like, you know, assume, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that he's like 14. Let's go! Nidoran. Leveled up. You thought he was cereal? You thought he was super cereal? Those of you that have watched South Park. Guys, I'm being super cereal. I know you meant serious. Man Bear Pig is a threat. A cereal threat. Let's do Tail Whip. Nice. Let's get my money back. Probably can't use Nidoran for a couple fights. Choose Charmeleon. Charmeleon's got to level up too. Ember. Burn. Can you copy pass my name? Copy and paste my name? Yeah, I don't think that worked. Ember. Okay, guys, I will be right back. I'm gonna go run and use the restroom really quick. Question, I will say, why are the 2D Pokemon games better than the 3D Pokemon games? I'll be right back. 2 minutes. All right, I'm back. I don't know if you can hear me. I don't want to go check my application. So, anyway, let's continue where we were at. Because it's classic. You can hear it? Okay. That's good. I'm gonna make you a toasty little bird. I'm toast currently. KFC. I hate when they get 2 turns in a row. I mean, I get it. Are you currently playing on a PS5? No. This is an emulator. What controller are you playing with? I'm playing with the PS5 controller. Since I have 2 PS5 controllers, I use one for my PS5 and one for emulation. Last time he went in the menu, he loaded a 1 hour checkpoint. Yeah, I just saved. I literally just saved. Because I don't want to make that mistake again. We still haven't caught up to the point that we were at when I messed up that save. We're still not at that point. Toasty rat. Right now, Nidorann's at level 15, I think. Nidorann's at level 15. When I accidentally overrode my game, it was level 18. So we still probably have at least a half hour to go before we catch up. You're baked. 105 weather, where you at? KFR. I was gonna say that, but I didn't know if it was too cheesy. They're giving me a lot of rats. They've got an infestation problem. And I'm the solution. You were at the beach. Oh, gotcha. Okay, one more fight and then Charmeleon will be leveled up. See, they're just giving me rats. Yeah, whatever. In the fryer for you. There we go, level 22. Okay, now we can go heal up. We will save in 2 separate ways. My hottest temperature is your normal temperature. You are baked. You must spend a lot on AC. Yeah, it's like triple in the summer. Okay, and let me save here. Why is it saving to slot 1? Save. Do you have a heater? Yeah, we have a heater. It gets relatively cold in the winter. The winter, it's usually like... I mean, during the day, it's like 60, but at night, it can get to like 30 degrees. 35-ish. So yeah, we have a heater. It does get cold here. This guy. So yeah. I've been watching a bunch of the videos of like British people right now because it's a heat wave in Great Britain, in the UK, and it's like 78 degrees. It's like 78 degrees is like so nice for me. They're like, you don't get it, we don't have AC. Still, 78 is like cold almost. (78 degrees Fahrenheit) is like, I think they said 26 degrees Celsius. Something like that. I think most of the country right now is experiencing a heat wave. So like all of the US and parts of Canada are experiencing heat waves. No, 110 degrees Fahrenheit. 110 degrees Celsius, you'd be cooked, literally. Hey, Nidorann's evolving. Into Nidorina. I mainly use Celsius, but when I'm in stream or Discord, I use Fahrenheit because most of Matt's audience is American. That's not true. We have a lot of Canadians. Yeah, and the people in the UK are complaining that 26 degrees Celsius is a heat wave. It's the hottest day of the year for them. Okay, let's use Tail Whip once. And then we can do Scratch. Let's go. Seriously. And they complain that they don't have AC. Just buy a portable, like, AC unit. They're not that much. They're like $50. You're using my voice? You're using your voice? I don't care. It's your video. Right now, let me check the weather right now. Right now it's 102, coming down from, I don't know what the temperature was earlier. It's actually really cool right now this week. It's like hundreds in the hundreds. Next Monday's 111. And that's like typical for this time of year. Alright, Mai. It's 31 Celsius, 88 Fahrenheit. I don't know. Hold on. Let me see what 111 is. So 111 is 43 degrees Celsius. The hottest it's been, I think, was 55 degrees Celsius. Yeah, 55 I think was the hottest, and 60 or 58 might have been the highest, but I'm not positive on that. Don't quote me on it. But basically it's hot here. And it's not even the hottest in the States. If you go to Death Valley in California, it gets up to 130, 135. I'm not moving to Canada. I'm sorry. Hottest moment of the day was 33. Yeah, 33 is not hot. Canada is a good country. Yeah, but I worked really hard to get my wife to be a U.S. citizen. We're not going to trade that out. She spent like 5 years trying to become a U.S. citizen. Sorry. Let's go. Let's go. Are you gonna buy Trump's gold card thing? Probably not. Trump's trying to, like, take over everything, and I don't really care for it. I don't know. I don't know what it does. Well, I mean, it's kind of the same with, you know, Arizona. Everyone thinks that Arizona is just hot all the time. It's not hot all the time. It's hot 3 months out of the year. The rest of the year is like 75 and below. Tail whip. Almost got Nidorina to level up. We have snow in Arizona. You might not believe it, but we do. It snowed in Mesa a couple years ago. I'll do a Q&A for 450. How much snow in Mesa? Like 2 inches. That immediately melted. But, like, we do actually get snow. There's areas, like, there's a freeway that they have to close down if it snows. That's how much snow we get in Arizona. We get actually a lot of snow in Arizona. Just not in the main city areas. So, like, when my wife and I go up to Utah in December, we have to fly because the road up to Utah is called the 17, and they close that if it snows. You get that much in November. In Utah, we used to get snow in, like, mid-October. I remember several Halloweens where it was snowing. Well, Arizona is either living, like, you know, basically live in an oven, or the rest of the state is, you know, between maybe 10 degrees Fahrenheit to 95 degrees Fahrenheit. Somewhere around there. Alright, Noah, take care. Have a good night. Now seems like a good time to say, if you haven't yet, be sure to like and subscribe. Liking helps out the video more than you guys think. Liking pushes my video and my content into recommendations more often than if you don't like. So be sure to like. Yeah, so probably for 450 I'll do a Q&A. $25 on a normal day. I think it just depends on the time of the year for Arizona. Like, a normal day in the summer is like 110. But a normal day in, like, I don't know, spring or fall or winter would be like 65. Okay, let's go and switch Pokemon to Pikachu. We need to level up Pikachu. Pikachu has not seen any level up for quite a while. Let's do a Thunder Shock. It's just really humid in Britain. You gotta be kidding me with this. Let's go and switch to Rattata. Super effective. What about Hyper Fang? It missed. Oh shoot. It rained for like half of this week, and I'm an active person, so I can't stand more than 2 days of being stuck inside. And worse, after the rain, it was crazy hot, and I don't like the heat much, so I could not go outside. Yeah, I mean, during the summer, in Arizona, you literally have to either be inside or be at a pool. And I don't really enjoy going to the pool very much. So I literally am inside all the time. I went outside yesterday because it was like 95, and I went to the store and I came back and I was exhausted. Not because it was hot, just because I was exhausted, but... Well, it depends. Cold can be good, but... It depends. If you're wet, cold is not good. Can I kill this Ekans with one hit? No. Can I kill it in 2 hits? Almost. Let's go. 1 health left. What if she asks for a treadmill, though? What if she's like a fitness wife that wants to work out? Let's do sleep powder. Okay, sleep powder doesn't work on Mankey. We'll just do confusing. I think it just depends. You know, they say these certain things are offensive to a woman, but it just depends on like what their lifestyle is. Obviously, if you give a treadmill to somebody who eats out a lot and is overweight, then it's gonna be seen as, you know, oh, you think I should? Oh my gosh, why did I do an attack? Thank goodness he didn't do like a physical attack. All right, Peck. Let's go and do poison powder. Nice, poisoned. Confusion. Let's go. I'm just trying to get all my Pokemon a little bit of experience. Okay, we are basically at the level we were before. Okay, we're gonna get rid of Growl like we did before. It only took us 52 minutes to get to this point. Okay, we are going to save. And this save actually doesn't do anything, but it's just in case. And then we're going to do save. So now if I load in, it's not going to override it. It shouldn't override it. Okay, let's go ahead and heal up. I should probably buy some stuff pretty soon too. Alright, my. Alright, let me rearrange my Pokemon really quick. I need Pikachu to gain some XP. We'll switch around Nidorina with Rattata. You're back, that was quick. Thundershock. Do as much as I can with Pikachu. I need Pikachu to level up too. Thundershock. Why don't you character just strangle the enemy Pokemon? Be a lot faster. What? Pikachu is so weak. I'm sorry, Pikachu, but you're a weak little punk. I gotta switch out my Pokemon. Look, Pikachu's already less than half health. Okay, we'll send in Rattata. Rat against rat. Who will win? The one with Hyper Fang, probably. Yeah. Just give him shared experience a little bit. You know, if I could strangle the Pokemon, you know, it might be a little bit better. Poison Sting, crap. Hyper Fang. Quick Attack. I really think that they should. If you get poisoned, whatever, like we have an immune system for a reason. Send out Rattata again. Do another Hyper Fang. Yeah, it's not that I'm like favoring a certain Pokemon. I'm trying to get them all up to level 20. And I have an Abra down in the walk station, whatever it's called, the nursery. I think Pikachu can take this one on. If Pikachu can't take this one on, I've lost faith. Let's go. Level 15. Double team. I can't remember what double team does. Double team, the user creates illusory copies of itself to raise evasiveness. No, I like my attacks. Is IDC in thing like IDK is? Kind of. I mean, it's not used as much, but it is a thing. Do you know what IDEK is? Okay, we're gonna still switch out for Rattata. Let's do Hyper Fang. Hyper Fang is so good. IDEK is I don't even know. You don't see it as much anymore. Yeah. Well, it's used in certain circumstances. Yeah, you want to go? You want to go? Take that. Hyper Fang is OP. Like, literally, this episode is literally just gonna be grinding, pretty much. Especially because I messed up earlier. I use acronyms way too much. Like, I use them IRL as well as in text. Yeah, that's fair. Let's do quick attack. Just me and you. The viewers and the viewers that are silent. Yeah, the lurkers. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Hyper Fang, let's go. Oh no, Rattata. Yeah, let's use Butterfree. Confusion. Don't forget, me, myself, and I, Matty Poon Gamer. Oh my gosh. Whatever. Do you have a good gaming chair? Literally not. I literally just stole a chair from my work. They were throwing it away. So I'm like, this chair is still in good quality. I'm going to take it. And that was like 6 years ago that I took it. No, it was 8 years ago. What's up, Paper Cut? I'm not on a gym. I am grinding right now. Trying to get my Pokemon to level 25. But welcome in. What's your favorite Pokemon? I'm not in the best place for grinding, but I don't want to move too far away from a Pokemon Center. I don't know. Maybe. Let's go, Pikachu. I don't remember. I don't recognize that name. Maybe. He might be somebody who's been here before. Crap. I feel like this would get repetitive and annoying without the same noise and soundtrack. With the same noise and soundtrack playing over and over. Whatever. I'm so used to it. It's kind of like part of playing RPGs and JRPGs is the soundtrack's going to be the same every single time. You just kind of put it in the background. Plus, you don't even understand how much I used to play this game. I do that with my siblings. Yeah, fair enough. One more should level up Butterfree. Yeah, but pretty much it's, you know, this is part of JRPGs. You have to grind a little bit. Are you an only child or do you have siblings? I have siblings. I have 4 siblings. Let's go. Butterfree leveled up. Let's go ahead and save it. You have 5. Nice. Save. Were your siblings adopted or no? I'm not gonna bring my siblings into this because they don't necessarily like. I'm not gonna like out them or anything like that. So I'd rather not talk about them because it's, you know, I'd rather keep their privacy. It's not that I don't want to talk about them. It's just, you know. Thank you, Mai. How far is Pikachu to level up again? Oh, almost there. I should get a Thunderstone soon. Take that. I'm not going to pursue something you are not comfortable with sharing. It's not that I'm, like, uncomfortable sharing. It's just that I don't want... If they don't want their information or their, you know, descriptions or anything like that out on the internet, it's not my place to, you know, put it out there. You know, it's like, if you have a niece or a nephew, you can take as many pictures as you want, but you shouldn't share them unless you have permission from the parent. You know, it doesn't matter that you're related. If you have a niece or nephew, you shouldn't share any pictures of them without permission. You love that command. Yeah, Ashen really likes the kiss command, and I'm not really comfortable with it. I deleted it, he added it again. And that's why I deleted it, is because he was doing that to a lot of people and it made people uncomfortable. That should one hit. Let's go. What Bible do you use? King James Version. Same. Yeah. Not gonna lie, that question was kind of out of the blue. Not that I'm offended by it or anything like that. It was just kind of random. Are you trying to memorize Psalms 125? It was just kind of out of the blue. That's all. Poison Sting, let's go. Poison Sting. Come on, poison it. Or just kill it. That's fine. Trying to think of something to talk about. You can always talk about food. I'll talk about food all day. I will literally talk about food all day. Spaghetti is the best. I didn't like spaghetti as a kid. I like it more now, but I definitely didn't like it very much as a kid. Do you like Chinese food? You never had Chinese food? Oh my gosh, you're missing out. And it's not even like real Chinese food. It's like Americanized Chinese food or like Westernized Chinese food. But it's still really good. It's basically a bunch of like sweet sauce over fried chicken. Pretty much. But it's really good. I made up for it by discovering mac and cheese. Did you not have mac and cheese as a kid? Mac and cheese is like my go-to. I literally had mac and cheese earlier, like today. Well, I know you're a kid, but you're not like... Mac and cheese is like a meal for like a 7-year-old, 6-year-old. So what do you eat like on a normal, like random night at your house? Like what is the food that you guys eat? Don't say poutine. Poutine or Timmy Hortons? I've had it every Sunday since I was like 2, and I have had it every Thursday as well since I was like 2. Then why'd you say discovering it? Let's do Thundershock. That's not really discovering, that's more like being fed it. Yay, Pikachu leveled up. Let me see where my Pokemon are right now. I think Rattata is my lowest, yeah. So we can switch Rattata. Normally some kind of meat such as chicken or cow or pig or some vegetables or corn or potatoes or rice or noodles. Yeah, you really narrowed it down. Okay, do you make meals out of those things? Do you do like fried chicken with corn and potatoes? Or do you do like sweet and sour chicken with rice and noodles? Like, I just figured you'd say like, oh, we have lasagna, you know, once a week, or we have a casserole once a week. We have meatloaf or stroganoff or something. Oh my gosh. Not dice. That's good. That's good. That's good. It's not dice. Let's go ahead and save it. Let's go ahead and head over to the Pokemon Center. That's good. It's not dice. This guy. Yeah, so like growing up, a typical meal for us would be like my mom would make a casserole. It might have been chicken and rice casserole, or it might have been like a green bean casserole or something. And then sometimes we'd have like fish sticks with rice. And then sometimes we'd have like stir fry, and sometimes we'd have lasagna, and sometimes we'd have meatballs. I love pulled pork. You hate berms? What's berms? Oh, beans. Hey, it depends. I hate peas more than beans. Alright, let's go and do a Hyper Fang. Pulled pork is amazing. Actually, anything like Texas barbecue is amazing. Peas are like the same thing to me. No, peas are the little balls. Beans are the little pods. And beans don't necessarily have peas in them. I had barbecue on Friday. It was good. Oh man, I love Texas barbecue. Missed. It missed again? There we go. What's your favorite barbecue food? You lost a tooth eating a French fry? That is a little bit odd. Nice, leveled up. We only have hot dogs and hamburgers. Oh, when I was thinking of Texas barbecue, I was thinking like ribs and pulled pork and cornbread and corn and mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, maybe some brisket. Sure, let's hear it. Texas barbecue's so good. Oh my gosh. The only reason I know that little tune, the hot dog dance from Mickey Clubhouse, is because of my nephew. I never watched that show growing up. It was a totally different show when I was growing up. No, that's just like a backyard barbecue. Backyard barbecue is usually like maybe you have some corn and some hot dogs and maybe some beans, maybe some hamburgers, you know, maybe grill some peppers on a grill. That's a backyard barbecue for me. My favorite ice cream is cookies and cream, Oreo flavored. Oreo flavored ice cream is the best. Hyperfang. Yeah, Ratcheta's getting a lot of experience here. Mine is either chocolate chip or vanilla. Cookies and cream is amazing as well. I also like cookie dough. Cookie dough is really good too. But if you haven't had Texas barbecue, you should try to find a place in your area that has Texas barbecue because it is incredible. It's probably one of the best foods on the planet. I live in a town. I don't know if there's Texas barbecue. Just look it up. That's 6 out of 15. We'll do quick attack. Yeah, that's fine. You can look it up later, but it's totally worth it. Or like fish and chips. Do you have fish and chips? Fish and chips is amazing too. Do you cook dinner? Do you cook dinner or does your wifey? My wife usually does. I do sometimes. But not like extravagant dinners. She's the one that does the extravagant dinners. You don't like fish and chips? I love fish and chips. You get a good fish and chips place and it's just incredible. You don't have a wife, but you have parents. Well, yeah. You should want one. It's pretty typical to want a companion in life. Okay, maybe 2 more battles to level up Ratata. Hey, girlfriend is where it starts, right? Quick attack. Quick attack. Do you like breakfast sausages or not? I guess it depends. I'm not the biggest fan of like sausages on my breakfast platter, but if it's like chorizo, then I'm good with it. I think it depends. All right, water break. Make sure to hydrate, guys. It's super important, especially with the summer heat rolling in. Be sure to hydrate. Other than soda, probably water. Should that level him up? Yes, let's go. Come on, I want him to evolve already. We'll save as well. I've already played for 9 hours, which is insane. Let's go and save. I love a drink called Five Alive. It's 5 citrus fruits mixed together. I don't think that's here in the States. Sounds good though. Oh, you know what? I think that Rattata is higher level than the rest of these guys. So we'll stick Butterfree in for a little bit. I used to like a drink called Sobe. It doesn't exist anymore. I wish it did. No, we did not run out of foods to talk about. We got foods to talk about for ages. It doesn't affect Ekans. Okay, let's do Confusion then. What's up, Zux? Welcome in. Gotta get Nidoking. Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm working on leveling up all my Pokemon. Right now, we're just grinding. You know how it is. Welcome in. Maybe consider subbing. I'm going to be playing a lot of Pokemon in the future, so... yeah, be sure to sub so you can stay up to date on all the Pokemon games I'm going to play. You just beat FireRed today? This is my first time playing FireRed, but I have played Leaf Green. Yeah, Zux is new. I haven't seen Zux before. Yeah, maybe consider subbing. And definitely like the video because it helps out. Awesome, thank you. Nice. You know how this goes. We're just talking about food right now in chat, so if you're hungry, this is the place to be. Yeah, you can join Discord. It's not a requirement. I don't force my viewers to join Discord, but if you would like to, we hang out in Discord a lot of the time. We have a lot of fun there. Let me switch out from Butterfree to Pikachu. Butterfree took a hit there. There's Noah Kittens, right? What do you mean, Noah Kittens? This guy has somehow persuaded me to get 4 different apps. I didn't mean to. Awesome. Thank you, man. What's your favorite Pokemon and what's your favorite Pokemon game? Okay, let's go and switch out Pokemon Ruby. I have not played Pokemon Ruby. I plan to eventually. I've not played a lot of Pokemon games. That's kind of why I'm starting this, is because I want to play through as many Pokemon games as I can. Emerald is good, but I just love Groudon too much. What's the Pokemon for Emerald? The legendary. Groudon and I can't remember the other one. Rayquaza. Oh, that's right. Rayquaza is. And Kyogre is Sapphire. Gotcha. Thundershock. Well, my favorite shiny is probably Rayquaza, so I think it looks so cool. What do you feel about the newer Pokemon games? I personally don't like them because I feel like they're not really updating anything. They're not making any real big changes. They're just pumping out the same thing year after year. Newer games are kind of mid, just throwing out anything. Yeah, pretty much. Welcome back, Mai. Let's do Mega Punch. Yeah, so like ZA's coming out pretty soon. I don't even know if I'm gonna even get ZA. Yeah, I mean, even if they did like what they did with Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, like doing like remasters of those games, remake type of things, I think, you know, they'd make a ton more money than with 3D games. The only reason I'd get ZA if it's similar to Arceus, because Arceus was actually pretty decent. Nice. So, Mai, you gotta explain to Zux how to do all that. Let's do Tail Whip. Let's do a Scratch, because Poison Sting's not gonna do anything. Bro's been gambling non-stop. Yeah, pretty much. Yep, there you go. So I'm not even very far into this game, but I'm just trying to like stay on level. Quick dopamine boost. Yeah, you could say so. Alright, let's do Tail Whip. But I'm never bored in gamer stream. That's the right answer, Mai. Butterfree and Gloom are kind of the same. They both use mainly powders. Yeah. A lot of the poison types are kind of similar. Not gonna lie. You don't care for Pokemon. You're just here to support me. You're so nice. Alright, let's go and do Scratch. I love Zelda. Are you kidding me right now? I need to chat with you. I'm moderator. I have to be here. Well, you don't see Brent here, or you don't see Ashton here, or Jack here, or Todd here. Yeah, I love Zelda. Yeah, you are. I told you before I might take away Ashton's mod status. Nope, Breath Wad's better. Poison Sting. Scratch. Never played any Zelda game. Really? Do you play Mario? Or just Pokemon? But what would you know? Ashton has come slightly more. Nope, not even Mario. What games do you play besides Pokemon? They are really good games. Do you play Final Fantasy? I feel like if you don't play Zelda, you play Final Fantasy. Let's do Confusion. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to use Butterfree. Oh, Yakuza? I haven't played any of the Yakuza games, but I've heard they're pretty good. If you like Pokemon games, you should play like Final Fantasy. It's the same style, back and forth gameplay. Must be nice to have money, right? That's what I'm saying. All RPGs are generally the same. Kind of. Because, I mean, Zelda's technically an RPG. You never played true Pokemon? And it's fine. This is on emulator. Check it out. Emulator. It's amazing. It's ultra wide. So it's like literally like having two monitors next to each other, but without the big freaking bezel in the middle. How is Zelda RPG? Because it's a role-playing game. You're playing in the role of Link. No, it's actually called VA, which is like vertical alignment something. I don't remember what it is. It's not OLED. It's in the same technology as OLED. It's not LCD though. No, it's not Sandbox. Sandbox is like Minecraft. Or like... yeah, like Minecraft. No, Switch 2 is LCD. It's not HDR. HDR is how the picture shows up. It is kind of the definition of Sandbox. It has HDR, but HDR is not a screen type. It's not a display technology. The display technology is LCD. So typically the best is OLED, then VA, then LCD. But VA is typically for curved monitors, I think. I got scammed off my monitor. I bought a 100 hertz and got 70. I didn't realize until a year later. What monitor was it? OLED can get burn-in though. That is true, and VA and LCD are less likely to get burn-in. But with the technology nowadays, there are things to reduce burn-in. Let's do Scratch. Sensui? I don't think I've heard that brand. I just got an LG. I had a Samsung before, and that Samsung sucked. Yeah, that Samsung was garbage. We have a TV in our bedroom that's a Samsung that's also garbage. Don't buy cheap Samsungs, basically the lesson from this. If you're gonna buy a Samsung, go all out and get it like a full, like, really expensive Samsung, because otherwise they suck. Alright, Mai, take care. I never really use my TV, I just use it as an alarm. Gotcha. Oh, almost there, almost there, almost leveled up. Did you get Mega Kick or Mega Punch? I got both. You can get both. You just talk to both of the people. Yeah, so I got both and put them on different Pokemon. What's up, Dark Swamper? Welcome in. I got Mega Kick, but they're both pretty good, but I just later got rid of them. Yeah, it's just an early... It's attack for early game. How you doing, Dark Swamper? Is it Dark Swamper or Dark Swampert? Yeah, so I think 2 of my Pokemon have it. I think Pikachu has... I'm doing alright. So Pikachu has Mega Punch. And then... Is it Charmeleon has the other one? Yeah, Charmeleon has Mega Kick. So if you only got one, I feel bad for you. Because you can definitely get both. Dark Swampert, what is your favorite Pokemon game? What's your favorite Pokemon, too? Awesome. Thanks for subbing, Dark Swampert. I was just going to ask you to do that. That's awesome, man. Let's do Scratch, Emerald, and Swampert. Gotcha. I don't know some of the Pokemon in the later games as well, so... Blaziken guy. Blaziken is pretty good. Okay, let's do Poison Sting. Nice, poisoned. My favorite Pokemon game is Leaf Green, and my favorite Pokemon is Eevee. Second is Umbreon. I also like Snorlax. I know, I'm basic. The difference between the Hoenn games is Ruby and Spaniel, and you'll get their legendary sort of late. And Emerald, you get legendary very late. I will eventually play those games. I have never played them. I'm not a fan of the newer Pokemon games either. They have no post-game content. I did like Let's Go. You like Let's Go? A lot of people did not like Let's Go. I have not played Let's Go besides like the demo. It felt very Pokemon Go-ish. Autocorrect be killing me. Yeah, but I agree. I think the newer games are not very good. Do Poison Sting. Let's Go I wanted to play until I found out it's Pokemon Go style. Yeah, it's basically Pokemon Go in like a console game. They even had that Pokemon, the Pokeball thing. But it's just a remake of the first game, right? So they have 2 remakes of the first game. They have this, FireRed and Leaf Green, and then they have the Let's Go Pokemon games. They even sold that yeah, the Pokeball accessory. Yeah, I don't know if I'll ever get Let's Go. But I definitely want to play some more of the 2D Pokemon games. Yeah, Leaf Green's my favorite game. And I think a lot of that is just due to nostalgia. I grew up on Red and Yellow and Blue. Those were like the games. We'd spend hours in the car playing on our Game Boy Pockets. You know, changing out batteries every couple hours because the battery usage on those consoles, those little handhelds, were terrible. They'd eat through batteries like crazy. And then it didn't have the backlight on the screen, so you had to like angle it in a position so you could see into the screen. You turned on the car light to see the game better. Yeah, pretty much. Except for we didn't turn on the car light. We had like a flashlight. We held the flashlight to the thing. Yeah. It missed. Yeah, but those were the days. So, I will be playing more Pokemon games in the future. This is the first one I'm streaming. Yeah, except for we didn't have a ton of money. So, my parents were like, we have flashlights. You don't need to buy an accessory for it. Yeah, absolutely. I also play Zelda. I'm playing... what else am I playing? I'm playing through Hogwarts Legacy again. I'm playing... Horizon Zero Dawn. And I started Final Fantasy X last night. So, if any of those games are of interest to you, you know, this is the channel to be at. Poison powder. I heard they're good, so I guess you'll be my way of checking them out. Awesome. I love to hear it. Alright, I think we might go for like 10 more minutes. I've been going for almost 3 hours. We'll go for about 10 more minutes and then I think I might end it. The worst part about this episode was I got an hour in. I was grinding for an hour. And then I accidentally reloaded my previous save, which was an hour before. So I literally have done hardly anything in this episode, which pisses me off. You guys play any other games besides Pokemon? You should play White 2, Black 2. Those story modes are the best. I use RetroArch because it has revert, load, and save. Yeah, I'm using RetroArch as well. Play Fortnite and Zelda. What Zelda games do you play? I tried to play Red Dead 2. I played it for like an hour and a half. It was not. I know it starts out slow, but it just was not a game for me. Welcome back in, Ghost. The newer ones, I'm late to the game in Zelda. Hey, that's fine. You join Zelda, I mean, you can join at any time. That's the great thing about it. I mean, a ton of people joined in Breath of the Wild. For me, Zelda was one of the games that I played most of the time growing up. Like, we had Ocarina of Time. I had 2 of the Game Boy games. Yeah, I mean, I played Zelda pretty much my entire life. But doesn't mean that you joining in late is saying that you're not a Zelda fan, because if you enjoy the games, you're a Zelda fan. You started playing games a lot less. I mean, life gets in the way, I get it. You have other things you want to do, other things you need to... Link's Awakening is one of the best games, actually. What was your first ever video game? Mine was Mario Kart on the DS. Man, that makes me feel really old. My first game was probably... It was a Trolls game on the Super NES. I remember playing Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time. That was a game that I played early on. I'm just going to use Charmeleon. These fights are taking forever. Burn, rat, burn! Certified Unk. Oh my gosh. Alright, let me go heal up. I'm making a video where every one of the characters is Smash Bros. Final Smash. It's taking forever. I mean, yeah, editing videos takes forever. That's why a lot of the big YouTubers you see hire a team to edit their videos. Alright, I think I'm going to end it here. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you have not. Especially the like part. It helps out in the long run. Yeah, and I will see you in the next one. We'll be doing a stream probably tomorrow around 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. So just tune in for that. We'll probably play Tears of the Kingdom. So anyway, take care. Thanks for joining, especially the new people. And I will